My name is Beston. I live in Cape Town. Also, I do delivery. Interbet helped me to realize my dreams. Now I have my own delivery vehicle and I'm able to do the removal in and around Cape Town.
Well, it's our horses to follow and possible exotic bankers. Now that's the part of the show that we're going to have a look at. We're racing at Hollywood Bets Scottsville, featuring the Michael Roberts handicap, and that's my slide up on screen. So let's have a look at it. Place accumulator, pick six, bar pot, and a horse to follow as well. We'll start off with the suggested place accumulator and pick six bankers that I like, and one of them comes up in race number 4. Her name is Social Butterfly. She's a daughter of VAR. She's still a one-time winner, but she's been kept in the best company up in Gauteng. There are some creditable names in her form lines, the likes of Kitty Cat Chat, a recent winner of the Grade 2 Southern Cross Stakes. You got Capitana in there, Iris. You can add a few more to that list. The daughter of VAR made her debut at Hollywood Bets Greyville on the 19th of December in the province, and that day she just went too quick. She had a low weight on the back, and I don't know if it was by design for her to go that quick with the claim 4. Well done to young Katseri. He had his first winner during the course of the week, and we wish him many more. But now with the services of Anton Marcus, I think over this 1,000-meter trip, they've taken the blinkers off as well. She'll be more, confidently ridden by Anton with the experience up. And against this type of field where there is some form to recommend, I think that she's the right filly in the race. And I'm hoping that she can finally get that second career win. It's been some time, 504 days, and she's taking on the locals that are tried and tested. And I mentioned some useful form lines as well. But we're going to go all in the place accumulator and pick six with horse number 1 in race number 4, Social Butterfly. Then we move along to Crown Towers. That comes up in our feature, the Michael Roberts handicap, a listed race over 1,750 meters. It's attracted a fairly decent field. We got a raider from Gauteng as well in Asterix from the Paul Peters stable that brings some very useful form lines into the race. There's horses like Copiero, Trisville, and Peter Muskers as a trio of runners as well. Gentleman's Wager, Gigi's Dynasty, and Treads Fifthly. But all said and done, we go to the best weighted column, and it belongs to Crown Towers at a 114. He's a very, very strong front runner on his day, as he showed last time out. He carries big weights as well, so 61.5, no problem with him. Anton Marcus has won twice on him. He's going to be there for free, dictate things up front. And if he has things his own way, when they turn into the straight at Hollywood Bets Scottsville, he'll be a difficult horse to catch if he brings his A game to the course. And I suspect the form that he is in after a disappointing penultimate run where things went horribly wrong for him. He could go back to back now as a 6-year-old. Like him a lot. Number 2, Crown Towers, to win the 2022 Michael Roberts Stakes. Then on to the bipod banker, which comes up in race number 1, and that's the Visitor, who will be priced up in the red, called Maradiva from the stable of Paul Peter and Warren Kennedy. Now, this horse has got some serious form lines up in Gauteng. Second behind Jet Captain in the Work Riders race. Has yielded winners. The Hound, Volito, Back to Basics has all come out to win. And also a certain Sequoia that was in that race has won, and most recently won at Hollywood Bets Greyville as well. And then you go to the last start behind Vegas High Rise, who came with a storming run, the stable companion to win. Fourth in that race was Emerald Flame. Leon Lotz's runner has come out to win in Quebeca and followed up at the Val. Volato was in that race, has come out to win, beating a horse called Dronfield, who won as well. So that form line's holding up exceptionally well. And there have been subsequent winners as well, Back to Basics and Wandering Star. So I think on the strength of the Gauteng form lines against this type of field, I'll be very disappointed if Maradiva doesn't win race number 1. And then on to the one horse that I've picked out to follow. which comes up in race number 6. Now, I did the race-by-race preview with trainer and colleague Paul Lafferty, and he liked his filly Bella Sacombe, who is in good form. She won really well last time out. But I'm going to go purely on the comeback run for both horses behind Boldly Go. Now, Conchita did finish in front of Bella Sacombe that day and now finds herself 2 kgs better off at the weights. I think she would have needed a last start as well when 2.5 lengths behind Sashay Away. I'll be looking for no excuses this time round. She's having a third run back from a break. She'll be spot on from the Nathan Cotson stable. And I fancy, after listening to Paul Lafferty, that she's got Bella Sacombe to beat in that race. But she will be my horse to follow in race number 6, horse number 7, Conchita. And that will be a wrap of our horses to follow and possible bankers in the exotic segment of the show. It's been an absolute pleasure working alongside Paul Lafferty, and on behalf of the entire team at Gold Circle TV and myself, Dees Dainan, until next time, you take care. Salani Gash.
My name's Danny Diliberto, founder of Ladles of Love. It was founded back in 2014. Communities we work with are all over the peninsula, and we're working with 138 beneficiaries now. We've grown exponentially. We've been able to do that because of all the kindness that we have experienced from individuals and corporates such as Interbet, who just want to be part of the change.